Our lesson of reflection today is on those things which we value. What is our treasure? We can look at our first reading and see the advice of James. Be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger, for anger does not accomplish the righteousness of God. Be doers of the word, not hearers only, deluding yourself. For if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is a man who looks at himself in the mirror, then goes off and promptly forgets what he looked like. If anyone thinks he is religious and does not bridle his tongue, he deceives his heart, and his religion is vain. Religion is pure and undefiled before God. Someone who values their religion goes to care for the orphans and the widows, helps those who are lesser than themselves, and keeps oneself unstained by the world. That is good advice from James. The boundary between good and evil does not pass outside of us, but rather within us, or you could say through us, through our heart. So ask yourself, where is my heart? Jesus said, where your treasure is, there will your heart also be. So what is your treasure? Is it something unseen or something seen? That which is unseen, like Jesus Christ, is eternal. That which is seen, like money, is transitory. 1 Corinthians. Every time before I took a test at university, I read one passage in the Bible. Focus not on what is seen, but what is unseen. For what is unseen is eternal, but what is seen is transitory. This was my way of saying this test doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Grades are no true reflection of the person. My twin always said that when he came home in high school with low grades from horsing around, and I came home without having to show my report card, for it was always a 4.0 without trying. He still hates me for that. But grades were never my goal. My 18 degrees from college bear that out. Knowledge was my goal, and it is knowledge that is my treasure. For it is knowledge which allows me to serve my Lord without fear and without hesitation. I believe that fear is born out of lack of understanding or a lack of knowledge of something. But once you know about it, there is little or nothing about which to be afraid. For example, the large fear women have of childbirth. So much of that fear comes from well-intentioned people telling expectant mothers essentially horror stories of what happened to their sister's brother's doctor's wife when she gave birth. Some long confused relationship that, were you in your right mind and not flooded with hormones and flooded with fear, already you would question that story, that relationship, this information. Then stories of events that, if you look them up, they occur 1 in 10 million births. So right there, you know you're safe. Whenever women are given education on the growth of their fetus, nutrition, and how their health will always affect baby's health, and vice versa, that reduces fear. It is easy to feed and take care of you, and educate on how birth is a natural part of the growth of the fetus until it emerges from the cocoon of the mother. Then the baby becomes the treasure of the hearts of his and her parents. and the fear is gone. Where is your heart? What do you value? Where does your heart lie? Is your value and treasure transitory? Or is your value and your treasure eternal?